guys, welcome to Best of 5 DVD Extras on this wonderful, wonderful Friday day.
Or whenever you're watching
Because this is totally Friday right now.
100%.
My name is G.
My name is Chris, and if you didn't watch our episode on Wednesday,
What the fuck are you doing?
this is Birdie.
Oh, yeah, this is Birdie. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
I was talking to them, not you.
Well, it's like I'm.
I was confused too. I was like, wait, what?
I was
No, like,
introducing
if you haven't seen her, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
No,
Sorry.
I got it now.
It's my bad.
G had a car bomb, and now he's kind of loosey-goosey.
Yeah, that walk apparently just fucked me up.
Yeah, I know,
It's
man.
great. Birdie, thanks so much
Great.
for being on this
Thank you
another
for,
episode.
having me. I appreciate you.
What'd you think?
It's
How
fun.
was it?
It was
Yeah?
fun.
Good?
I love it.
What was your favorite subject?
Oh man,
Stick
I think the probably Paul Rudd actually.
The Rudster?
The Rudster. That was pretty fun.
Wow.
Wow.
He doesn't really have a thing that's like that, does he?
He doesn't really.
Like he doesn't have like an Owen Wilson thing. Like Keanu has a whoa or whatever he does.
Well, I guess now what Paul Rudd would be is look at us.
Yeah,
That's like his
yeah.
thing
Look
now.
at us.
Yeah, that's
no,
his
but
thing
he doesn't
now.
say like everywhere. That's just kind of like the meme thing.
I think it
Yeah.
is
Like
like,
Owen
but-
Wilson has like the wow.
but that's like the only thing that I can ever do of Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford has a finger.
Who does?
Harrison Ford does like finger points a lot.
Yeah, sure. I
Does
don't know.
he?
Yeah. You should check it. There's like probably a whole video. Like Tom Cruise runs everywhere, literally still.
What is that Family Guy joke? Tom Cruise only runs in every movie because he's escaping his gay thoughts.
Who was
I
it?
can see that.
Sorry, speaking of gay thoughts, I was looking up stand-up by Norm Macdonald, and he has this joke where he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm a closet homosexual. I'm a deeply closeted homosexual." He's like, so you're saying you're gay? He's like, "No, I'm not gay. I'm deeply closeted."
Yeah.
They're just like, "What?" He's like, "You know, someone who's in the closet just doesn't want to say they're gay, so I'm saying I'm not gay."
Yeah, right.
It's a stupid joke. But I've been watching a lot of. I've
That's
been watching,
Norm Macdonald.
I've been watching way too much Norm Macdonald lately.
Yeah, his stuff's pretty good. I haven't had enough like energy to watch his last stand-up because it just makes me sad. Because he's like super frail. He recorded it like
But
on,
with an audience,
on Zoom kind of
Oh,
thing,
God.
and like it sounds good, it looks fine, but like, oh man,
he does have a.
Yeah.
I watched part. So I watched like the tribute that was with him. It was Dave Chappelle, David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, David Spade, and Adam Sandler. And then the chick who did Superstar. I always forget her name.
oh yeah,
I got nothing on that one.
God, I can't.
I can see her face. I
can
just can't see.
Molly Shannon.
Is that what it is?
Schmolly?
Yeah.
Molly Shannon.
Molly, not Schmolly.
I'd said Molly Shannon.
Oh, the first time I said Schmolly.
I heard Schmolly too.
Yeah, so fuck up. Yeah. You know,
Car
like,
bombs getting to you
Schmolly.
too.
Why the fuck would you think your name's Schmolly?
that's exactly what he said, though, right?
No,
I
I said,
heard
I
it.
said
No, I heard it.
Shannon, but I said Molly Shannon.
No, you said Schmolly.
I heard Schmolly Schman.
Schmolly Shannon.
Run it back. Everyone,
We'll run it back for
Yeah,
sure.
run it back.
But anyways, they were talking.
Yeah.
They were showing like parts and clips of it, and some of it was actually pretty funny because he's just like, you can just tell that he's like he just does his stand up the way he just talks.
Yeah.
And so yeah, R.I.P. Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
one
he
of
was
the greats.
Definitely one of the greats for sure. And the problem with like Norm Macdonald is that he was so underrated.
Yeah.
So underrated.
Do you know who Norm Macdonald is?
Nope.
Yeah. Point taken. All right.
Yeah.
He used
I'm
to
just
do
smiling, nodding.
He used to do a Weekend Update like back in the '90s. Mm-hmm. And he got fired because he was making fun of NBC executives.
Yeah, he got fired because he made fun of NBC.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a way to go out.
Dude,
Right.
Norm Macdonald's just if you ever get bored, just watch him on Conan O'Brien.
I mean, I think I know the name kind of, but I think if I watched like some of his stand up or heard some of it,
Dude,
I think it would like
he has the
register
most
something.
absurd jokes. So like watch him on like late night shows.
I hear it's when he's on Conan.
Yeah, best is on
Okay.
Conan, and like he'll just tell a story, and then Conan's like, "Wait,
You
is
don't-
this a story or is this a joke?" He's like, "Now, Conan, just listen."
And
And it's like, "Oh, it's a fucking joke."
And he has like an old timey like way of talking.
Okay.
Like I wish I could do a good Norm Macdonald impression.
Yeah,
but I
it's like,
can't.
I don't know, it's hard.
He's like, so yeah, I got married. You know, married this girl. You know, she's great, and you know, we started talking, and he just like talks like in such like an old timey fashion.
yeah. He has like a lot of like random like pauses and like drags out
Gotcha.
words. Yeah,
You know how much of
Nice.
a badass he is? He wrote a memoir, and none of it's true.
Seriously.
David Letterman's like, it was a really good memoir until I realized that none of this actually happened.
Actually
Yeah, God
existed.
damn it, dude, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Do you have any good like stand-up comedians that you enjoy? If
I
you say Dane Cook, I'm gonna punch you in the
Dane
No.
Cook is funny now.
Lavelle
Like, he's
Crawford. I've
good.
been watching a lot of Lavelle Crawford.
Okay.
I think I know who that is actually.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
Really, really funny. I actually just bought tickets to go see Trevor Wallace up in Fort Collins, December. I'm not sure if you guys have
Never heard of him.
heard of him. He's kind of like a YouTube, Instagram famous kind of guy.
Okay. Actually, I think I know Trevor Wallace.
I think you would recognize him if you saw like a picture of him.
'Cause he's, like,
or
meme-y.
watched a video of him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
so it's
very
very
meme-y.
very meme. Like
Yeah.
he got his start from like YouTube, right?
Either
doing that ran
yeah,
skits or something.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
And then I actually bought tickets to go see. I forgot what his name is, but he's performing down in Denver.
Oh
I think October.
Yeah, his videos are actually pretty funny.
Yeah,
Trevor Wallace's videos
yeah,
are pretty good.
He does some pretty funny skits.
He was like the first one that did the whole like, how like bros act with this, or like how people drink White Claw and shit like
exactly.
that.
Yeah. I think he
Yeah.
really blew up like pandemic because he just had like so much content already recorded and just put it out there, and then obviously everyone was home.
Right.
They
Yeah.
started watching it, watching on their phone or whatever.
It's crazy that we can
honestly.
become famous that way, but we're not that good looking.
Yeah, that's true.
We
And
need
then-
a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to find the guy that I just followed. That he's playing down in Denver, but he's also doing stand-up. This guy, Stavros. I'm not even sure.
John Stamos?
John Stamos.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah, he looks familiar.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just I found him on Instagram, and he has some pretty funny stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of this
no,
guy.
yeah, I found him on Instagram. I was like,
It's
he's
so
funny.
weird that like, because I'm not saying I don't know. This is weird because I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say that we have a huge age gap, but it's only 5 years. But well, it's not 5. It's like 7. That's pretty big. Never mind.
Well, I'm turning 33.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
32.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty big.
That is pretty big. But yeah, it's just crazy because it's like the comedians we're talking about were like comedians that have been like beloved even before our time kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. Like you're like, oh, these are new comedians. I'm just
New-
like, who the
new
fuck
ones.
are these people?
I mean, there's one. Tom Segura.
Tom Segura's
I
pretty dope.
love watching his stand up, dude. It is
I follow his
funny.
podcast with him and Burt Kreischer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Two Bears, One Cave?
Yeah.
God, I
It's
love
pretty
that
good.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
tried watching
funny.
his and his wife, and I couldn't do it.
Your mom's house is fucking weird.
It is
like
weird.
you have to get into your mom's house.
I don't
to-
think I tried, and I didn't
Yeah,
get into
like,
it. I
that's
like
like-
Two Bears.
That's the kind of shit that I'm into. Is just like weird, memey kind of shit. I'm just like, fuck yeah. But I like Two Bears. 'cause
Two Bears is pretty funny.
Burt Kreischer's funny, but he's like
hilarious.
funny because he's so stupid.
Exactly.
Like
I
he
find
says
him
like
obnoxious
dumb
after a while,
shit.
though.
Yeah,
His
I
laugh,
can
I
see
just
that.
can't stand him. Like, dude,
Yeah,
just
his
stop.
laugh is pretty interesting.
But yeah, like I like Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee's podcast.
That was a
Bad
that was a good
Friends.
burp.
That one's pretty good. I like Andrew Santino's podcast by himself, Whiskey Ginger. Like I listen to a lot of comedian podcasts. That's how I know most of my.
Do you
podcasts.
still watch Joe Rogan at all?
No, I kind of stopped watching Joe Rogan once he switched to Spotify because I don't
Have Spotify.
I don't have Spotify because I don't believe in Spotify. But you know,
Spotify.
that's just my thing.
I know. I wish I didn't believe it in either, but
Right.
I've just been so like I've had it for like 10 years. Like I don't think I can go to Apple Music. It doesn't
I-
make it any better.
I
have
never got into
YouTube Music.
Spotify at
Yeah.
all. The only reason why I got into Apple Music because I had an iPhone.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really watched Joe Rogan either. It's funny because I think once he got into like, I think the pandemic kind of ruined him a little bit
Yeah.
because he was I really enjoyed it, and I appreciated the same things he was talking about with the people he was bringing in back beforehand. So like every time he has like Neil deGrasse Tyson, I fucking love watching that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And now it's just more of like everyone's on an agenda to just like base their opinions on something instead of just like let's just have a podcast that's just fucking fun. Which
Yeah.
I'm sure that's why like what
Yeah.
like Two Bears is like, or you're just kind of like
Yeah. Just
It
two
is
dudes talking
definitely
shit.
just-
yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to say that I don't like Joe Rogan, but I'm not going to say that I like Joe Rogan. He's definitely in that middle because it depends who his guest is.
yeah, absolutely. He's a great podcast host for sure.
Yeah,
Very
and I
much
think the
so.
problem is that like people latch on to like one thing of the thousands of hours that he has recorded. And like,
Yeah.
see, he fucking sucks, or see, he proves my point.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, he's contradicted himself literally the next podcast on like a lot of shit that he says. And it's just like, man, you stop. Don't take your. He's not a fucking news person.
Yeah,
he's a comedian.
That's what he said.
Exactly.
He's a comedian, and 2, he's a giant fucking idiot. Like his words.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't listen to me. Like he literally says, don't listen to me. I'm a comedian. I'm a giant fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And once you know that, it makes a lot more sense.
That's true.
I think the hardest thing too is that like we just can't disagree with shit now.
Yeah.
And just leave it at that. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, you can't like say an opinion. Someone's like, oh, I disagree with that.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, then you just have to like not be friends with that person anymore.
Exactly.
So like, all right. I don't know if I agree.
I wouldn't
with
be
that,
friends with you if that was the case.
Yeah, I don't think we agree on anything.
No.
Did we just agree?
What?
Do we just become best friends?
Well, this friendship is over.
Another one that I've been following was Andrew Schultz.
Oh yeah, Andrew Schultz
sounds so familiar.
He's this guy.
You know, I've been really. Oh yeah. He blew up. He blew up in a really weird way. Because I used to be like annoyed. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And why is he on my random feed? He like went hard on like paying for like his viewership, if that makes sense. Because I always saw him like randomly like on like Facebook for some reason.
Or like advertised very well. Yeah.
Yep. And he just blew up. He's actually really funny.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's weird seeing like the up and coming like comedians that you're enjoying.
Right.
Because I'm just kind of like I'm just annoyed by the way like this is presented to me.
Yeah, right.
Because like, if you watch Comedy Central, you're like, okay, it's probably going to be stand up. But if you're like on Facebook, just like, oh, I'm just scrolling through, it's like, who the fuck is this random guy?
Right.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
why do I give a shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, most comedians I know of now is just because I watch a lot of fucking podcasts.
That's
like a lot.
Yeah.
My thing is right now, SNL has been my thing recently.
Really?
I'm kind of interested to see how this next season's going to work out.
Yeah.
Because it's like new.
Everybody leave?
And it's just like new blood. So I'm just like, all right, let's see what this like.
Dave, what the fuck's his name?
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson left.
I
Kenan
didn't know he
Thompson
was on
left.
it.
No, Kenan Thompson's still there.
Oh, I thought he was leaving.
No, Kate McKinnon left.
Oh yeah, Kate McKinnon left.
A.D. Bryant left. I fucking love A.D. Bryant. She was really cool. But no, they have like Bowen Yang, I think is his name. No, it's not him. That's he's from Denver. He's really good. He's really funny.
Dude, that dude that they kicked off of SNL before he even aired. That dude is really fucking funny.
Yeah.
I forget his name. Shane something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Shane, I have no idea.
But yeah, that guy is actually funny.
Yeah.
He got kicked out because of some
He made some like
Asian comment, right?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. It's whatever. But Birdie, sorry, while he looks it up, what do you do on your time off? What do you do for fun?
I mean,
besides jerk it.
That's true. I love. So I'm a big car guy. So
That's right.
I love racing. It's what I want to get into eventually. Is what I want to do as a career.
Like actually like behind the wheel, or just
yeah.
like
I mean, the end game for me is to actually become a full-on driver for a racing team or multiple, because that's how kind of the industry works. You kind of contract yourself out with a bunch of different racing teams that you're their driver. So that's the end game. But even just to be on a actual just like racing team, whether it be logistics, pit crew, literally anything on that is I love it. So that's what I do in my free time. I love going to tracks, going racing, go-karting, literally anything with a motor and at least two wheels. You'll find me doing something with it. Either blowing it up, crashing it, racing it. I don't care.
Portable. I'm not even going to go there. Sorry.
So you're not into unicycle racing, is what you're saying?
No.
It's got to be 4.
Motorized.
Tour de France is all fucking stupid.
Yeah,
you can just go up the hill in a car.
Exactly.
Did I know that?
Exactly.
But it's Shane Gillis.
Oh, yeah.
Shane Gillis
Gillis
is
funny.
actually really funny, even though he got fired before he even started over some stupid offhanded. I think it was like an Asian joke, but that was in the middle of the pandemic, and it was frowned upon to do those kind of jokes.
Like masturbating on an airplane.
Yeah.
Not
outright illegal.
Have you raced before? Like what's?
So I.
How do you get into that? You just show up and be like, hey, let me drive this.
It's really hard. I mean, it's not. It's hard, especially on your wallet. First and foremost. But I used to, when I had my Mustang, I would race up at High Plains Raceway, which is out in eastern Colorado, like Keensburg area.
Okay.
It's literally middle of nowhere. You're driving down this road, just grasslands as far as I can see, and then all of a sudden there's this 2-mile circuit just comes out on your left hand side, and then there's nothing.
That's cool.
So I would race out there with my Mustang, and then when I got my Audi, I would race out there with that thing. And then I got rid of it because it was just too expensive to take care of.
Damn Europeans.
I know.
Right.
I love that car, and I would take it back in a heartbeat, but I would make sure that I had the money to be able to take care of it, or to keep it running at least.
Damn Europeans, sorry. That was really rude.
Yeah,
Germans.
all our German listener that we have.
Yeah.
All our German listeners.
We have one. We have
Nice.
one for sure.
Shout out. But yeah, I love doing that. And then I actually went out to Pikes Peak is another raceway that I like to go out to.
Yeah.
And I actually went out
That's
to
the biggest
California.
one in Colorado, right?
Yeah. Yep. Well, and it's the one that I'm mostly like, because it actually has an interior track to it. It still has the oval, but you actually have an actual track in the inside.
Yeah.
Which is where Grid Life is at, which is basically a full-on car festival, music festival, car show. Food. It's like it's crazy. I mean, the easiest way to say it is it's like Forza Horizon in real life. I'm not sure if you guys know what Forza Horizon is, but it's, it's basically that in real life.
That's cool.
Super, super cool festival. But I like going down the Pikes Peak. And then I actually went out to California. Was it last summer? Yeah, last summer in July, and went to racing school for BMW in performance.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Racing. So that was really fun. That was extremely fun.
What's the level that you would want to get to? Like driving wise, like Formula One, NASCAR.
Formula One is extremely. I mean, all racing is extremely competitive, especially in F1. It's just been blowing up in the past maybe like 4 or 5 years. I mean, it's been shocking to see how much it's been gaining in popularity. I mean, even people that I follow that they didn't know what a Formula One car was a year ago, and now they're like full on merch everywhere, watching it every Sunday. I'm like, where the hell did this come from?
Pandemic, man.
Yeah,
Pandemic,
for real.
and honestly, it's that accompanied.
Well, I think it's
accompanied by, and that's where it.
and I think it's that. It's also the fact that everything is now more reachable. Because I mean, like Premier League is blowing up as well, which means the MLS is blowing up.
I'm seeing a lot more of that. Yeah,
and it's just because it's like, oh, you don't need cable. You can just have like a subscription specifically for this or things like that. But that's cool, man. I wish I could get into racing.
It's fun. It's
I just feel like there's like so much that goes into that you're just like, I fucking don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot. But yeah, I would want to go into was it GT
A5.
Yes.
They have racing on there.
Hopefully 6 coming out here pretty soon.
For real.
But it's just GT racing. So you got Aston Martin, Ferrari.
This one? Oh, that's GTR. That's GT racing. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, like kind of like endurance.
It's GTR acing, bro.
Acing.
That's what it is. Yeah. Same
There
with
we
this one.
go. Oh man, I didn't even know that. Oh, they match. Wow.
Nailed
Nice.
it. I fucking won.
Nailed it.
Suck it, Chris.
Did it. Yeah, man, because there's such good quality stuff. That
Oh
you
yeah, no.
guys-
Amazon gives you
This
the
is not
best
sponsored
things
at
that's
all.
Not Wish.
Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
Piece of shit. Thanks.
Motherfucker.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
you're racing.
Racing.
That's cool, man.
I love it.
What made you get into that? Was it the Fast and the Furious movies?
It honestly wasn't. No, I actually never got into those, and that's
Good.
what.
No,
yeah,
that's a good thing.
Exactly.
a great thing. They fucking
That's
suck.
where, in my opinion, that's where drag racing gained its popularity, and that's where a lot of car guys, all they do is drag. They just go as fast as they can.
In
Racing,
a straight line.
drag racing.
It's just like RuPaul in a fucking car.
Exactly. It's how fast you can go in a straight line, and that to me is not racing.
It's
You
like, I'm
can
not
you can
straight.
fight me if you want. That's If you want to see how fast your car can go, then that's great. That's your thing. But if you want to see how fast a driver can go, then that's like circuit racing.
yeah,
And
no, for
there's a lot
sure.
more skill in that racing than there is in drag racing.
I think with drag racing, it probably comes down more to just like the ancient aspect of just like chariot racing or just like that,
Yeah.
like which horse is faster.
Which,
right?
exactly.
You know, so I can understand what people like
Which
that.
who has a quicker reaction time, who's built their car better if you want, but
That's just so much
Yeah.
money, man.
it's a ton
So
of
much
money.
fucking money.
A ton
I can
of
barely
money.
afford my car, and it's like $20,000.
Yeah, I found this like YouTube channel called Donut, and
I love Donut.
Yeah, they do this thing where they do like high low. So one
a good
car,
series.
one car gets like a bunch of like inexpensive cheap parts, and the other one gets like top tier parts, and they like compare them, It's pretty funny.
It's a pretty good series.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It's pretty funny too because you can relate to a lot of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they make it funny.
I don't really even like know cars, but I'm just like, this is entertaining to me.
They're Up to Speed series with I think James
Franco.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure he's
I
canceled.
forgot what his last name is, but that series, the Up to Speed series, is pretty cool.
He's not canceled. He's casted as being Fidel Castro.
Gross.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not Cuban and canceled.
I know, that's what a lot of people were saying. That's what a lot of people were saying. They were like, dude, he's not even fucking Cuban.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting
But I can see it.
acting
I definitely
choice.
can't see it.
You can't see it?
No, I can.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah. Because he's a fucking actor. I can see anything.
Do anything.
Yeah.
He better have like the
Play
worst
any role.
Cuban
Watch,
accent.
dude,
Right.
watch. He's like going to go super method and just start, like killing all his people. And
He's like,
For a second,
Famine.
I heard method, but I heard more emphasis on the meth
I
part
did
of
hear
that
meth as well.
So
yeah.
I was like, he just went super meth, and I'm like, whoa, what is that?
The Cubans are known for their meth. I don't know if they are.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, tu
Most of their
sabes, you know?
cigars.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Shall we get going? I think we need another car bomb. Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
Brady, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Yeah, thank you again for having me.
Hopefully you had a good time, and
Loved
make sure you guys look out for the episode where we're on, because it's going to be terrible. Not because of him, because of us.
Because of G specifically.
Specifically because of me.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional at anything. Not even being brown. That's the fucking worst part about it. I'm trying really hard.
All right. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
Bye, bitches.
I'm going to have the mouse.